We begin the show with West Brom's trip to Anfield from the 1980-81 season. Brian Robson was starting as a sweeper to combat the threat of a Liverpool side chasing a third championship in as many seasons.
And when we look at the West Bromwich lineup, we can see why Brian Robson's role as sweeper is crucial. Because fullbacks Brendan Batson and Derek Statham are being encouraged to push up to reinforce midfield rather than asking a striker to drop back. Liverpool's formation is tried, tested and unchanged, but some faces changed today. Alan Kennedy, Jimmy Case and David Johnson are all injured. Harvey Cohen, Sammy Lee and David Fairclough come in, with no suggestion from manager Bob Paisley that this is necessarily just a one-off operation. Today's referee is Mr. Telford Mills from Barnsley, only recently back in action after having been out since last December with an Achilles tendon injury. And it's West Bromwich Albion who kick off, attacking the Kop goal to our right. Broad black and white stripes and white shorts, Liverpool in their usual all-round. Dalglish. Foul given against Dalglish on Robson, who lost a boot in the skirmish. Just a short hold up while Brian Robson gets dressed again. And now Mr. Mills says, come on, let's have the free kick. Thompson. Souness to Kennedy. Dalglish to Kennedy. Dermot through the middle. Fairclough. And Dalglish. Let it run for Lee. Superb move by Liverpool, and so nearly a goal as they opened up the West Brom defence. Moses now for West Bromwich, but that's too hard for Regis. But there was a marvellous move here with some quick first-time passes by Liverpool, and Dalglish's half-dummy, half-flick, and it needed all of Godden's agility to block Lee. Hansen. Thompson, no handball. Souness. Cohen. Kennedy. There by Robson. Robson still herring after the ball. He cleared himself originally. Hansen. Off Statham for a Liverpool throw. Dalglish has won the corner. Bill Thompson just coming into the penalty area at the top of that picture. Kind of corner, cleared only as far as McDermott, and his attempt is blocked. Lee to try once more. Godden coming for the punch, which he didn't make, and that is handball and a penalty. Robson fisted it over when it was heading for the net. Header from Fairclough, and Robson's left hand clearly deflects it over the bar. No booking for the deliberate handball, but a penalty for Terry McDermott to take. Scored from the spot for England at Wembley on Wednesday. Scores from the spot here. Godden knew which way it was going, but could do nothing about it. Terry McDermott's trusty right foot. Godden actually got hands to it, but still couldn't keep it out. So Terry McDermott puts Liverpool one in front. Incidentally, the goals that Terry McDermott got at Wembley on Wednesday were his first for England. Dalglish just touched away from him by Robson. Dermot stretching, Souness, Thompson. Souness aimed for McDermott, but Owen did well and has made himself some room and played it for Barnes to chase. Good play there by Owen. Now Barnes, but stopped by Hansen. Owen coming in again, and really Ray Clements has not had a lot to do, but there's a yellow card shown now, I think to McDermott. Calling the West Brom trainer on to have a look at Owen, and the foul that caused the injury earned Terry McDermott a yellow card. It's a 50-50 ball, and clearly studs showing from Terry McDermott. Certainly isn't going to take any immediate part in the game, although 10 minutes from half-time there may be a temptation by West Bromwich to see whether he can recover. Robson with the free kick, and Regis' header, and a good save from Clements. That was a very good header and a typical Ray Clements save, having been out of action for so much of the half, then suddenly showing tremendous reflex skills. Fine header and a good touch over. Almost bringing Cyril Regis a goal. Moses with the corner. Looked like a handball there, in a crowd of players, and maybe not spotted or maybe deemed accidental. Here's Fairclough. Batson just got a somewhat fortuitous boot to that. But Fairclough has certainly been posing a few problems there. And all three of the players who've come into the Liverpool side as replacements today can feel well pleased with their performance in this first half. Come out to Moses, but well intercepted by Thompson. Souness, and he's found Fairclough well. Cohen is forward. Dalglish trying to find McDermott. Regis, Statham, Thompson, Cohen. Dermot just gliding it on. Dalglish, a good turn. And 2-0 through Graham Souness. And once again, West Bromwich will be wondering how their defence is actually working, because it was right through the middle. Dalglish gets it through, and there is Souness coming in, Godden powerless. And Robson, I suppose, will be asking himself whether he shouldn't have been there to stop it. Dalglish, who managed to get it through, Souness, who got the goal. Batson to Barnes. And Barnes crosses well, and just a fingertip by Clements was enough. It really was only a fingertip. Neil. And there's the half-time whistle. Goals by McDermott and Souness send Liverpool in with the lead, and a mixed afternoon for two of England's stars in midweek. McDermott, a penalty and a booking. And in his sweeper's role, Brian Robson having a rather difficult afternoon. So Liverpool lead 2-0 at half-time. And that camera is a spy from Goodison Park, this game being recorded on closed-circuit video for the benefit of Everton, who play West Bromwich Albion in the League Cup in 10 days' time. And for this second half, West Bromwich have their substitute John Truick on the field. Gary Owen has stayed off. He's got a gashed knee as a result of the foul from Terry McDermott in the first half. 2-0 then to Liverpool, and 45 minutes of this game still to go. They've already scored 13 goals in 3.5 games at Anfield this season. Hansen. Robson. It hit Fairclough, but he reacted very quickly. Kennedy. McDermott. Neal. Lee. Offside given. McDermott trying to get on the end of Souness's pass. Robson. Statham. Ryle. Batson. Robson. Barnes. Barnes going his own way and looking for a shot. Sort of Peter Barnes that we often saw at Main Road. It has to be said that since he moved to the Hawthorns, Peter Barnes' scoring ratio has improved quite considerably. The attendance is only moderate, 36,792. It's the lowest of 5 visits that Albion have made since they were promoted. The last 3 visits have been around 50,000. Up and under, chased by Dalglish. Fairclough stays in the middle. Dalglish recovers his balance miraculously and crosses, and that is a fine goal by Fairclough. Brave and deservedly rewarded with a goal. Kenny Dalglish coming to have a look. He did so much good work. Look how quickly he's back on his feet and balanced. Threads over the cross, and down goes Fairclough to score. Fairclough is all right again, the scorer of Liverpool's 3rd goal, and a very good one it was too. Good contribution made by Dalglish. Midway through the second half, and Liverpool thoroughly in command again. Did the double over West Brom last season with 4 goals from Johnson, who didn't play today, of course. Liverpool slowing things down at the back there, perhaps mindful that they've got their first game in this season's European Cup competition to come on Wednesday. They're off to Finland to play Oulun Palaseura. Cohen. Fairclough. McDermott. Dalglish. Fairclough could well be number 4, and is. Well, there was no easing up there. If West Brom thought that Liverpool had declared, that will have disabused them. Fairclough, step over by McDermott, then Dalglish, then Fairclough, and it all looks so simple. David Fairclough, 2 goals in about 4 minutes. And Dalglish involved again. McDermott's contribution a little dummy. Brown down for Truick, and Truick over the top. And Liverpool want to make a substitution. They're going to take off Alan Hansen. And Richard Money will come on to make his first division debut. Money signed from Fulham in May for £300,000. Gets his first game in the first division. Curiously, it was 7 years ago this week that he made his league debut in the fourth division, also as a substitute. Then it was for Scunthorpe against Peterborough. Regis. That's Regis. Truick. And here's Barnes. Should have scored and would have scored had Clemens not been so fast to come out. There's a clear chance there as that ball suddenly came to Barnes in a lot of space, but look how quickly Clements was out. Dermot. Offside? No. Statham was playing Dalglish on. Fairclough is in the middle. Lee is at the back of the penalty area. And it's come to Lee, and Lee shoots. Good save by Godden. Lee to try again. Header from Fairclough, and it's kicked off the line by Weil. Almost number 5. It was a good save in the middle of it all from Godden, but in the end it was real perils of Pauline stuff for West Bromwich's defence. That's Lee. That was Godden's save. It's Lee again. There's a header there from Fairclough. Dalglish was coming in, but Weil saved the day. We're now playing the time that Mr. Mills has added on, and there's not to be much of it. Liverpool have beaten West Bromwich Albion by 4 goals to 0, thanks to a fine all-round performance, but some very distinguished play by all 3 players drafted into the side. They're going to be difficult to drop, and none more than David Fairclough, scorer of 2 of the goals.